And last time you said it will be great if we will continue to show that God every time is here and He can see everything. And we will continue our colors, orange for God and blue for sky. And then to introduce Abraham family. They can just maybe trace their names. The only question which I had, here the names from Genesis 12, and then we see that God changed the name, but we don't talk about this during class. We just can see here. Maybe we will just let them know, tell them. It's maybe more information for them, but
yeah, we don't need it in the book, but I'll tell them.
Yeah. And just introduce their family and let them know that Sarah was childless, and trace all names. They can work on that, everything trace. And like you said last time, it will be good also to show that their heart was with God, and
right. Yeah. That's good, and then they can just draw the hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then, because Bible use a lot the Lord, like to give them this information, and again here the trace orange, it will be everywhere, and color sky, and every time like to show that God is God of heaven. And when we will come to Jesus, we will say that now God in our hearts, and probably we will put some orange and blue in the New Testament.
Okay.
And then that God speaks. If in Noah's story God saw, now God said to Abraham, because we try keep orange for God, we can use. It's like, and again, it's plan. Maybe you will try to use some example to explain that it's God's plan. I don't know, maybe to put for you plan. Maybe we don't need. This is, you will see, but probably we'll use it to show every time that God has plan, and then we can see it's real. And also just, we don't need trace everything here because it's too much, but try to read, and that they will repeat. It's like easy words. And this is the map. Maybe it will be good to show map.
Yeah, I'll bring a map.
And you will show where I am, like Ukraine, and where is their country, and work a little bit with map. And just let them know that he was 75 years old when he left Ur, and then you did your page, which is better than mine.
What?
Did you? Or it the same? Do you remember? It will be great to print. You probably forgot. To print all that. Passage.
Oh, that's right. Well, I thought what we would do is
to cut.
I'll just have, and I'll have them put that in.
Yeah, you can print maybe
put it from the
3
Bible,
even
because I want to
more.
show it that it came off the Bible,
it will be
and
great.
then they can put
it
the
will
word
be
like
great.
instead of writing it, then they'll just.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and try to read and work with words, because again it's easy, and when verses will be easy, maybe even try to memorize with them. I'm not sure, but
the basic.
You will see how it will work. Maybe they will be able, maybe not, because for example today I was surprised that they were too slow to write from the board.
Right. So it'll be good to have this copied, and I'll pick it from easy translation, just easy. Okay.
Yeah. And then that again, Abraham Abram, was obey to the God, to his plan, and they are on their trip, which God showed to them, and they're on their trip to Canaan. And like he was very rich, he had a lot animals, a lot stuff to care, and so Abraham went as the Lord said to him. This is like very important that they will know. If it is time to trace, it's, if not, not. Here we can, what we do here, we just color this.
And color this orange too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And I may hold it. They might
Do you
not be
want?
familiar with that, so I may just take a piece of paper
Mhm.
and do like microphone, because maybe don't know that.
Yes. And
Like at carpals.
Huh?
Like at school carpals.
Yes. Well, we would know that, but I don't know if they,
Mhm.
you know. But I think they'll know if it's like
and
Microphone
maybe
kind of.
megaphone. If they know
maybe
that.
to color a little bit here that to show it's a map. This is
Yeah.
the land,
Yeah,
green
and do
land.
brown and whatever.
Yeah, you can use brown also. And then this is like it's sea. And if you will bring map,
Ocean.
if you will bring map, they will understand that it's
Yes,
not the
good
ocean,
idea.
but sea.
And I may, if there's no translator, I'll even let that word. I'll write that on the
Or
board
if you
map.
would like, I
and we
will
can
put
map.
here, please bring map.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put
Oh,
here?
oh yeah, you can, or I'll remember that.
Okay.
And she's videoing it too.
Yeah. Okay, and then here, just that they're on their way to the Canaan. Now they travel a lot, and because they travel,
Yeah, I'll maybe
They
bring
use-
a map of that and show the truck, show where they went.
trace this to and explain that they are, how to say, the people who travels a lot.
Travelers.
Not travelers.
And I have one of these. I'll bring it too.
Oh, great. And you can, because they obeyed to the Lord, they did, because Lord said to them, go, go. And they were very rich, they have lamb and different stuff. And then, like one day, the Lord,
Wait, what are those? Wait, what were the different animals?
it's like
Camels.
camels
and
or
horses,
horses
yeah.
with
And- yeah.
different stuff.
Okay.
You can
Oh,
color
with their stuff
or,
on it, yeah.
Or you don't.
So rich, yeah.
have.
Good, that's good.
And then again, the Lord spoke to the Abram. It's easy for me to say Abraham than his short name. And he showed like, and God said, do not be afraid. I'm your shield. Of course, this is difficult to explain, but I'm your help, stuff like that. And he said, I don't know if it's mistake. You don't give me children. To say, oh, this is huge problem. Already 10 years they wait or more for children, no baby. And God said, you will have babies, as many as you can see star on the heaven. And they can color all stars, like, and explain, we have a lot stars, so many, we couldn't count. It's like big amount. The same like dust on the earth or sand. And different translations differently say.
Dust is dirt.
Yeah, but NIV says dust.
Yeah.
And every time we try to make like line, this line, and he worshipped God, and Abram believed the Lord, and the Lord counted it to him as righteousness. And this word we need already. It will be great if translator will be here, that they will learn that word, because it's difficult, but we need this word. And just to explain, this is altar, and he worshiped God, and God gave him promise, and he believed. He believed, yes, I will see son in my life. And then it's 5, then page 6. This is original for you. This is, I can work. And again, the Lord, do you want me to color?
Oh, that's fine. I know about that.
And when Abraham was 100 years old, God changed his name and Sarah's name. Maybe we don't need to explain
Do you want
why
to put
and
age
what.
90 or no?
Huh?
Do you want to have her age there or no? Or does it matter?
Age?
Yeah, because you have 100 years and she's 90.
Ah, her age.
Yeah.
But
It does.
I don't think we
We'll say
have
no.
exactly about, or she was 90.
90.
90? Yeah, it will be good to put. Probably you need to.
Because it really hits you that she was 90 having a
Yes,
baby.
yes.
She was
And
10
I
years younger
miss
than
it.
him.
Don't please forget to put there.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Okay.
use this as my little.
And they got babies and explained, wow, it's miracle. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Like to say it wasn't possible, but God gave them the baby. And then page number 6. Oh, page number 7. God spoke to the Abraham, and he gave him plan. Take your son, only son. Like they know that only son is whom you love, Isaac. Go to the mountain. And I wrote, and here will be good to draw mountain and just God, if you want. This is how to tent.
Yeah.
It's and then page number 8. Page number 8. Don't know why happened this. Because I got
Oh,
idea later.
Oh, to do
At
that one.
This and thought, okay, I need to give them idea that God gave that plan. It's not like his idea to do, but he need to be obey. And here the page, you color this, you color the mountain, you color and explain that. One moment, no, more page. I add more page. 8 and then 9.
Oh, honey, we might end. You know how many weeks
9.
we've been just on these 6 page. How many pages?
8.
We did 8.
8 and this 10. You will
Okay, so
be
we may not be through by the time you get
probably yes, but anyway, you have time to work on
Yes.
Joseph's story. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think we'll need it. Do you? I mean, this is an involved story.
Yeah.
And you want me to review let them practice, tell what they've been doing with the books that they have. We'll use that and let them
Yeah.
practice.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think that's important? I think it is. So
Yes,
then
it's-
keep it in
yes,
their mind.
yes.
It's part of the. Okay.
And I
So we'll
think
spend
they
time.
will feel happy today because
Yeah, they had a part in it.
Yes.
So we'll still. Do you still want me to practice the 1/3 looking?
Mhm.
Okay. So
Mhm.
if we do, since we now have something that they're looking back on, we will probably. How many pages would you think? Maybe. Just.
If- From
Each
our
week.
experience of Noah's story, first two classes, like each
pages.
class was 2 pages.
I think that would be great.
Then
And then
we
let them
took
practice.
like Then we talk about